Today is October 25th. It is a Wednesday, 11:32 a.m. Welcome to another episode of Crypto Wars. As a disclaimer, nothing you hear on this show is financial advice. This is all for educational purposes only. So anyways, nothing's too new. Same old shit. We're seeing a red day across the board. In the whole space. I'm not surprised about it. I think yesterday was just kind of it was a little, I don't know, it's kind of shorters doing shorting things, and it really wasn't anything, I don't know. You're not going to see much movement, I think, for a long time. Not only in the altcoin space with specific coins, but not the overall space doing as well as it once did. A lot of people understand that, the whole altcoin space is just a hedge for Bitcoin when it's going down. It's not really anything else but that, okay? So, the speculation, when it goes up, sometimes it's not even people speculating. Usually it's not even, when all the altcoins go up at the same exact time, right? It's not even usually people speculating on it. They're just hedging against a falling Bitcoin, right? So, a lot of noobs in the space, they're going to get sucked in and out of Bitcoin. That's what's going to happen. They're going to panic out of their alt into Bitcoin, pan out of Bitcoin into their alt. It's just like, it's a noob slaughter. I think it's funny, too, because you see all these YouTube channels that just came up. It's funny because I've been making videos for 2 years, and people that have probably been making videos for a month, but they're good with SEO work and marketing and all that shit. And they have like thousands of subscribers in a couple of months, and they don't even know what they're talking about. But, the blind will lead the blind into the ditch, so that's what happens. When looking at the space, I think the more I look at it, it's like we are in a little like bubble in a lot of ways, all right? Maybe not a long-term bubble, but a short-term bubble, yes. And all the shitty projects, yes. All the random projects, unnecessary projects that aren't needed in society, that don't serve actual use cases farther than other cryptos that kind of jumped on the bandwagon, you're going to see them get blown out of the water. And it's just it's already happening. You're already seeing a falling BTC price. So probably, I don't know if it will continue. It could bounce to 10,000. Who knows, right? But I think you're going to see, I notice a lot of the crypto heads, they don't talk about the global economics and how it all plays into this. Like, okay, what's feeding this crypto boom, right? And like they don't ever, because no one knows. That's the whole thing. Like they don't address it because you don't know, right? But what I see is that you're seeing a lot of high-risk investing going on everywhere. I said this in my last video, but I'm tying it in again because right now we're at a global economical turning point globally. Very possibly right now. It's hard to say if it is right now. Every time it seems like it is. It takes another year or whatever, another month. Then you say it again, you say it again, you say it again. So, but the thing is when it happens, it's going to be big, and the more it builds up, it's just like a bubble when you're blowing on your gum. You're blowing gum, right? And you're blowing a bubble in the gum. If you don't blow it that big, the mess isn't that big, right? But if you want to get some attention, if you want to blow it really, really big, it's going to be a terrible mess. Okay, the gum's going to get in your hair, and that's exactly what's going to happen, and it's going to get in everyone's hair. Because the crypto heads are not paying attention to the money printing that's flooding into crypto in the first place, and the fact that they're encouraging high-risk investing. So the federal bank's encouraging high-risk investing. They want people diving into the crypto space right now. They don't care if people do make money as long as majority loses money. That's something to consider. Majority of people in the crypto space will probably lose money. The day traders, the shorters. What happens is these people, I've seen it. I saw it happen when the first crypto boom. It almost happened to me, honestly. You get so bored with the lack of volatility, you try trading, right? And you can lose money. You lose money that way, and you know, the noobs get hurt by that, and I was a noob myself. You know, I did not understand the space at all. I didn't get the space. You know, it's not like I pretended to get it though. At least I think that was a difference. At least, you know, I kind of at first I was pretty good at it. It was always like kind of beginner's luck, you know, because you don't second guess yourself. You go into it and you make a speculation, and you don't second guess yourself because you've never made a mistake before. So you're very confident with your decisions. I was doing really well in the beginning, and then, you know, like I remember my own experience, like, you know, the first couple months of crypto, just like trading and stuff. I mean, I was doing so well, and then, but it's just like gambling. When you're day trading, it's just like gambling because you win, you win, you win. All you have to do is lose once, and guess what? You lost. You know what I mean? It's over. Like, so, but when you long things, when you invest in them, and you just add to your position and don't sell, and then you long it, it's like it's bound to be worth more in the future because it's a futuristic technology. It's just common sense, you know? So daily fluctuations are definitely manipulated, and it's all bullshit, obviously. But I think everyone knows that, you know? People even that don't invest know that you're just supposed to put it away and not look at it. You know, that's a common theme. But it's when things blindside you and when major economical movements happen, is that one time you lose. That's all it is, okay? So it's the same thing, just in a different way, kind of. It's like more of a long-term loss. I don't know. So you got to be prepared for this. You know, junior gold miners are having an outstanding day today. And they've been doing terrible, obviously, for the past year, but that's also the rubber band effect, right? Like, the longer it takes for something to get pulled down, once it's let go, it's going to fly. So what am I getting at here? Okay, so the indexes in the crypto space are correlating continually. Even now today, you're starting to see a turn, right, in both of them, and they're both in a downward movement. Now, it's also possible that once the indexes pop, that they do initially flood into crypto, but you will see, I think the space to be in right now is the junior gold miners, period. Like, that's the only place that's, to me, is like safe compared to crypto. And I mean, crypto is safe in some ways, but these noobs, they never seen a bear market, man. They don't know. You know, they just don't get it. Like, they just only see the upward. They've only seen the upside of it, you know. So a lot of them are gonna get caught off guard and caught in the euphoric high and all that shit. And it's not like I want it to happen, and it might not happen. You know, maybe you know, it does boom more, and I'm prepared for either option. Honestly, that's the way I see it. So whatever happens, I'm gonna be fine. But I just see it. You know, I just see so much that could go wrong right now because you have people diving into crypto, and you have people diving into crypto and diving into the indexes. That's exactly what's happening. It's like those are the two places you don't want to be diving into right now. Like, it's really good to learn about crypto, like right now, I'd say. It's really good to be educated on it. But man, people are just, I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't be talking, but I'm confident with the projects that I'm into. That's the difference. I mean, it's just such a big difference, especially in crypto, because if it's not a real life use case or project, it's air. That's it. That's all it is. It's not even like as bad as like a shitty company where at least they're going to work every day, you know? Like, this is stuff that is literally just being created out of thin air, some of it. So, and then I see lazy developing going on. I see people asking for more money than they need. Okay, there's not overhead. There's no overhead for this stuff. So when you get ICOs coming out and they request you know, so much money, it's absurd. Like, it's just not. It's so not right in so many levels. So if I did see, I don't know. It'll be interesting to see what happens because it doesn't mean it's going to stop. I really don't know what's going to happen, but I just see a correlation with the money printing and the want for high risk investing, the want for people to gamble their money. That's what I see. So, you know, if there's going to be a big economical collapse, it could very well happen in the crypto space too, because, You know, people say, oh, well, if the indexes fall, that's going to send crypto skyrocketing. You know, there's that theory. I think it will. I think it will skyrocket on the bounce. I don't think it's going to skyrocket when it falls, but when the stocks bounce off like a dead cat bounce, then I think it's just going to be crazy. Yeah, but before that, which is about a year out, I'd say. I don't know. It'll be interesting. I don't know why. It's just there's a lot of uncertainty right now everywhere and in everything, and I don't know. It'll be interesting. We're reaching a turning point right now. You know, it's going to be up or down. You know, and same thing with the indexes. Same thing with the precious metals. So we're hitting definitely like a turning point coming 2018. You know, we're honestly right now it's more of a transition period, but once it comes, it's going to hit like crazy. Like 2018 is going to be crazy. 2019, 2020, those 3 years, whew, it's gonna be nuts. Society is not ready for it. They're not prepared. Well, that's all I got to say. Peace.